G'day, Eli here, how you going? Just gonna go pick up a load to the Big SUR in my in the Freightliner. Digging these big wheels. My own little so that's my wife. Bianca Christine is my wife, so let's go and find a way out of here. Can't pick our load up. There's only the count I'm looking at on the WAT site's 492,054 out of 500,057 now. I have got my 3 monitors running, so up on my left monitor is the current countdown. So I've got my coffee here, my smokes. I'll do a quick run for this and I'll add one more for them for the list. It's 1:13 in the morning on July the 10th, 2018. We're on this red. Now I've got to go to get one. 43 kilometers. We're fully rested, fully fueled. Brand new truck, I'm doing it before. So I can't get this load. I think it's an excavator. But I do like my cab overs, so I've got all the GDM mods on here as well, the Mark 100B, etc. I like those as well, they're really cool. But I do like this Argosy. There's a lot of them here in Australia, so because we have the best of both worlds here. Of course, we have cab overs and long nose prime movers. Yes, prime movers here in Australia, they're called, not tractors or lorries or whatever other people call them. I've got it set on auto, although I do have a H shifter. How you doing, dude? I just prefer the auto. It means I can concentrate on the road and what I'm doing. I've got my speedo and Ks because that's what I have here in South Australia. We have kilometres. I've had that since I can't remember when. I've been driving for 40 odd years, so my first car was a 1964 Holden, and that was in miles an hour, but I had a sticker on it to show me the kilometres, so that would have been about 1978, maybe 79. No, earlier than 77. Oh no, something like that. I didn't get my licence until I was 18. I couldn't be bothered. I had friends and buses, so and I'm 60 this end of this year, so and touch wood, I've never hit another car had a few accidents in my time, but never actually hit another car. I've hit a person, a drunk person who ran in front of me on purpose. I've hit a guardrail on a roundabout on Stiffy Road. And I've hit a pole reversing up a driveway in Alice Springs. Big long curvy driveway in the rain, backing up downhill. And I hit a bollard. But yeah, pretty fair record apart from those few old things. Hit some more damage to my own car by scraping fences and stuff every now and again. I had other people hit me, of course. Well, actually only one. That was only last year. Somebody hit me up the bum as I was turning into Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now I'm not a full-blown driver. I like to see my truck. So hang on. Should I just go past the turn? Hang on. No, I did. Almost went past the turn. It's just in here. Or is it? Is this the place I'm supposed to be in? Oh, maybe it's in the back corner. Must be the back corner here. So let me just do a U in. I'll back in around that corner. Yeah, there it is over there. So I will always, I like to back up using the third person camera because I like to see my truck. I like the way it looks, so I've been a passenger a lot in trucks because that's part of my last job, but I was always the co-driver, so to speak. Well, I have driven illegally. I have driven back to the 8x4 rigids, vacuum trucks on the back. Okay, do a tug test. Hook her up. I'll flash some lights on because I can, but I do like to actual truck because it's pretty. So if I wanted to back trucks in real life, I'd get a truck license. So I have all the controls on my wheel. I have a G27. So I'm not shy at being I have actually driven the trucks around the yards and on site in mines. Well, legally you don't really need a license, but you're supposed to have one. So of course I'm used to driving on the left, being an Aussie. It took me a while to get used to driving it ATS and ATS2 from this position. Now it's really hard for me to drive on the right. In England, for instance, using a right-hand drive vehicle, I find it really hard to get used to again. Although every day when I hop in my car, that's how I drive it. So it gets a bit. It's just weird how you get used to. I mean, even though it's only a game, you get used to driving on a certain side of the road. You know, you see people who can't, say, "Oh, why can't I drive on the right-hand side of the vehicle? Can somebody alter the map so I can drive on the left in the US?" Yeah, right. That's just really weird. So now I'm used to it. It's really hard to drive, especially in Euro truck, in a right-hand drive truck. You just get used to it. I think if I came to the US for a visit or visited Europe, I wouldn't really have any problem driving on the wrong side of the road. Well, here we have a problem with tourists driving on the wrong side and killing people because they're driving in oncoming traffic. My niece lost a very good friend of hers doing that. Tourists on the wrong side of the road hit her head on. She didn't stand a chance. So you know, it's perfectly legal for someone on holidays to drive here with their own license from their own country. I don't even think you have to tell anybody that you're here. You can just drive the car because it's covered. So you need to be on the ball all the time. So we'll just take a left up here, go around Santa Cruz. We're good to go. No oncoming traffic. Cool. Now I don't have a headset or anything on. I only drive with my left hand on the wheel, my right hand on the mouse to look around with. My mouse button's set up the overlay there on the corner. Right mouse button changes it to that. Middle mouse button changes it to my damage. Thumb button gets rid of it. So I use that to bring up info when I need it. As long as I keep track of when I need a rest. Although I shouldn't need a rest this time as I just slept. I do have 3 monitors and I do run the game running 3 monitors when I can, but you can't record it, and taking screenshots for World of Trucks you can't do that really either because it's on 3 screens. So one day I'll do a video with a video camera behind me because it really is good fun, and it runs at a reasonable rate. This is a 1080 Ti 11 gig card. Oh shoot, it's a red light, Craig. We're pulling 60 frames at the moment, but I've got it frame locked. You can see in the bottom of the left hand corner I've got the frame rate turned on. So if I turn it off, we'll pull 100, 120, but I've only got a 60 Hz monitors anyway. All 3 are 60 Hz monitors. They're all exactly the same, 29 inch ASUS, 60 megahertz or 59 megahertz. They do give a good picture. I don't mind. I mean, look, my video card can run 4K, but I don't have a 4K monitor, so I get really good performance out of this. It's Windows 7, 16 gig of RAM. It's an older i7 4690, something like that. About 3.6 gigahertz. I do have all the cores turned on. It can overclock a little bit, even though it's not a K model. Okay, the count's up to... Oh! Sorry, I just looked across my other monitor. It still auto refreshes that Big SUR page, which is currently on 492,266. We're pulling, how much are we pulling? 19 tonne. So we'll add to that list. Try and pull up. It's really weird how they've got no traffic on this road. You think at least they put some truck traffic on here. But it's a pretty good run. I do like. Let's go external for a second. I've actually got buttons set on my wheel to go external, and my right, if I roll my right mouse forward, if I roll the mouse button forward, it'll auto center. So I'll look to the left and roll it to the front. It does look really good. What's these corners here? Okay, it's meant to be about the halfway mark. Because there was a wreck there. I did this trip, what, 15 times? Wow. I think I did about 8 of them on this top half, and the rest on the bottom half. I just drove to the Big SUR site and to get my first job, and from then I just took them up and down. I didn't go any further than Santa Monica or Santa Cruz. I think it's Santa Monica below us, or heading south, heading towards them now. I had a really good run out of it. I used mod truck. I think I used the GTM mod for some of them. Actually, all of them. I used the W900B for the last couple, just as a cab, just as a day cab, because they're a bit shorter and easier to back. I can't get used to the length of these American trucks for backing. I know up in Roxby on the mine site we had a prime mover that was a Freightliner. I can't remember what version it was now. Very long nose. But we had a high pressure water blasting units that were on a very short scale trailer, only one container long, 20 foot long, and the drivers found them really hard to back because the trailers are so short and the trucks are so long. You had to get, get the right approach so that you wouldn't jacking off the stupid thing. But I do like this. You're going to turn view again. Such a pretty game, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, we're almost there. There's the target there on our mini map. I did speed a lot through this. Actually, I didn't. I only got booked once. But it was like a. when I was doing it for the to get the badge, I sped a lot because there was no traffic on the road. So it was like it was just like a race course. Now where are we? Can we see? It's probably just there behind that. Between that backhoe and that loader. No, I like to go third person when I park simply because it's a pretty game, and I like to. Well, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to put in between these, get a better angle. That's got to be okay. Let's chuck it in reverse. Huge tyres on this. First version with handbrake on, and I'll have the trailer down. And another one for the record books. Cool, thank you for watching. Hope it wasn't too boring for you. Cheers for now.